If you've discovered you have something called non-sustained ventricular tachycardia, or NSVT, it can sound very scary. Seeing the words ventricular tachycardia on a test result often makes people think of serious heart rhythm problems and worry about sudden cardiac death, but the context is extremely important. First, let's explain what NSVT actually is. Non-sustained ventricular tachycardia is a short run of fast heartbeats that originate from the ventricles, which are the lower chambers of the heart. By definition, NSVT lasts less than 30 seconds and stops on its own. These episodes are usually detected on tests like a Holter monitor, event monitor, or a patient's own device. And the big thing to worry about is whether NSVT is dangerous or not. And the answer depends largely on the structure and the health of the heart. In people with underlying heart disease, such as prior heart attacks or cardiomyopathy, or significant structural abnormalities, NSVT can sometimes indicate an increased risk of a more serious rhythm problem, and should always be under the management of a cardiologist. However, in people with a structurally normal heart, NSVT is often considered benign and may not require treatment. This is why evaluating the structure and function of the heart thoroughly is extremely important in these people. Doctors will often perform several tests to make sure there is no underlying heart disease. These tests should generally include an echocardiogram, which is an ultrasound scan used to assess heart structure and pumping function, a cardiac MRI, which provides a very detailed look at the heart muscle and can detect subtle abnormalities that might not appear on other tests, like scarring or inflammation. And then an ECG, which evaluates the electrical activity of the heart, and sometimes Holter monitoring or extended rhythm monitoring, which records the heart rhythm over longer periods of time. Also in these cases, doctors usually also perform an exercise stress test to see how the heart rhythm behaves during physical activity, to look for ischemia, which is a lack of blood flow to the heart, even if angina isn't present, and to rule out electrical issues. If these investigations confirm that the heart is structurally normal and there are no clear reasons why NSVT is happening, then it is usually considered low risk and benign. Many people with structurally normal hearts experience short runs of ventricular beats without ever developing dangerous arrhythmias, including myself. Here's an ECG I caught using my own device after having runs of NSVT for years, but no one believed me. That said, it's still important that NSVT is properly evaluated by a healthcare professional to rule out underlying conditions. So, while the term ventricular tachycardia can sound frightening, the key message is this. When NSVT occurs in a structurally normal heart, with no electrical abnormalities on the tests, and appropriate testing shows no underlying disease like a cardiomyopathy, it is often benign. I've created a supportive Facebook group for people with NSVT, PVCs, and other arrhythmias, which you can get access to with the link in the description below. Thank you for watching.